Hey y'all, it's your girl Dory Asia, and I'm back with another video. And today I'm here to tell y'all that mom guilt is real and it's okay. So mom guilt is a very real feeling, and it can stem from a number of things. How you were raised, the ideas you have about parenting, societal's ideas about parenting, you comparing yourself to other people, you not having confidence and you doubting your abilities to be a great mom. Not even just a great mom, just a mom, period. I'm here to let you know that it is okay to feel how you feel. However, it's most likely not true. You need to get that out of your head because you need to do what's best for you to take care of your child. So let's get into it. I have experienced mom guilt a lot. I do a lot of comparing myself to others. I experience mom guilt quite often during the day when I'm home with my baby, and let's say I want to sit down for a second and maybe be on my phone for a little bit. I feel guilty that I'm not being the best that I can because I'm not playing with my kid instead. By no means am I on the phone all day, but even when I do take that little bit of time for myself, I feel guilty about it, even though my son has access to me almost 24/7. Another trigger of my mom guilt is when I either see moms on social media or even my mom friends. If I see something that they're doing with their kid, or if maybe their kid is doing a little bit more than my kid is, I then try to make that a way to measure my abilities of being a mom. Even though I know that every kid is different, every kid is going to learn at a different rate. If your kid doesn't hit milestones, that's okay. When I say doesn't hit milestones, I mean doesn't hit them in the expected time frame. That's okay, because every kid, every baby is different. It may not have anything to do with you. If there's a delay of some sort, a speech delay, walking delay, it may not have anything to do with you if you know that you're doing everything right. I struggle with that as well. Even knowing that, I still am hard on myself when he may not be saying the amount of words that he's supposed to be saying. He may not be doing the things that he's supposed to be doing. If I want to take a second to myself and just relax or do what I want to do, I feel like every time I decide I want to do something, it has to in some way involve my child. And if it doesn't involve my child, I'm a bad mom. Please hold. So in knowing mom guilt is very real and it's very normal, if you feel mom guilt, know that you're feeling it, but also know you're not the only one that's feeling it. If you are feeling it, reach out to your support group. Reach out to whoever is in your corner, whether they're a mom or not, because 9 times out of 10, you are doing a great job. And those people are gonna let you know that you're doing a great job. Unless, of course, you have real concerns and you're realizing you're doing something you're not supposed to be doing. If that's not happening and the people around you are not addressing it like that, you are most likely doing a phenomenal job, and you need to give yourself more credit, okay? If you don't have a support system, create one, okay? I don't want to hear any excuses. 2023, no excuses. If you do not have a support system, you need to create one. There are so many resources out there that enable you to create anything you want. And a mom support group is one of those things. Get on a Facebook group. Get on Peanut. If you don't have a phone, if you want to use that excuse, if you don't have a phone, go to the park. Go to where moms are. Go to where families are and socialize and get to know people. Listen, that might be a bit extreme, but some of us need that. The heck? It is okay to ask for help. You are not less than if you ask for help. If anything, if you realize that you need help and you ask for it, if anything, that makes you even stronger because you have the self-awareness and you are able to identify your current shortcomings that may be preventing you from being the best person, being the best mother that you can be. So if you are able to identify those things that you may be struggling with, you have a leg up already. You have that self-awareness. That self-awareness is very important, because if you are not aware of yourself, okay, you have another thing coming for you. A whole bunch of other issues that you might need to deal with and not even know it because you're not aware. Another reason why we need to get in control of the mom guilt is that it can have an impact on your physical health. It will stress you out. It will cause fatigue. On top of that, if you're feeling the mom guilt and you're already sleep deprived, oh boy, it's going to get worse. If you're experiencing mom guilt and you're also doing revenge bedtime procrastination like I was talking about in my previous video, it's going to get worse. It will manifest itself in ways that will prevent you from being that best mother that you want to be, the best mother that you can be. If your health is deteriorating physically, you won't even be there to be a mom. So then what's the point? So to get down to the nitty-gritty, mom guilt is the feeling of inadequacy or self-doubt when it comes to your parenting abilities that most moms go through and feel and experience. And here are some ways to help you beat it. Number 1, practice self-compassion. Be kind and understanding to yourself. Remind yourself that you're doing the best you can with what you have, and you are not alone in feeling guilty. Give yourself grace, especially if it's your first time. You've never done this before. This is something that you've never done. And look how great you're doing already. Cut yourself a break. I mean, really. Number 2, set realistic expectations. Understand that it is impossible to be perfect and that you will make mistakes, but also promise to yourself that you will learn from those mistakes, because that's the most important part. The most important part is how you move on from a situation. If the situation already happened, it's out of your control. What's in your control is how you move forward. That is something that you can control. So focus on that, not on what happened. Oh, dang it. Prime example, even right now, my son wakes up from a nap. I'm doing my hair. I'm gonna allow myself to finish doing my hair because he's all right. So I'm gonna let him watch Miss Rachel, eat his snack, and he's okay. I can let him do that for 30 minutes. And we're good. Number 3, prioritize self-care, okay? It is important. Doing a self-care little routine does not have to be extravagant. You do not have to do the most every single time, okay? You deserve the most. You deserve to do the most whenever you feel like you need it. So don't discount yourself with that. But obviously we all can't go to a damn spa every day, okay? Let's be real. Find little things that make you happy. Find little things that help you take care of yourself. For me, even though I'm recording a YouTube video right now, I'm doing my hair because, as you can see, when we first started, it was just in a dry, puffy mess, okay? Something as little as moisturizing your hair, okay? You are caring for yourself, your hair, so that you can be better. If you want to take an hour to paint your nails, do that. If you want to take an hour to take a bath, do that. It doesn't even have to be an hour. If you want to take 20 minutes to read a book, do that. If you want to take 10 minutes to do a yoga video, do that, because I do it every morning and it helps me on the mornings that I don't do it, like today. I feel off. I'm not as ready for the day as I am when I do the video. So take time for yourself to relax and recharge. So however it is you need to recharge, do that. If you need to call your aunt, your uncle, your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, your grandma, your granddad to watch your baby for 2 seconds in order for you to do whatever you need to do, even if that's taking a nap, if it's gonna allow you to recharge to then be the best mom that you can be, do that. You owe it to yourself, okay? And if you have people who are gonna call you out on it and force you to relax, great. If you don't, you need to realize when you need it. Number 4, seek support. This is my number 1 piece of advice for if you're in any situation, whether you're a parent or not. Seek support, because the people around you are there for a reason. They're not just there to say hi to. They're there to help you. They're there to help you in your times of need. They're there to help you grow. So let's lean on the people that care about us. That's number 1. But if you need therapy, go ahead and book that therapy session. Look at your job benefits, see if they offer any employee benefits to help with therapy. If your healthcare provider does not do that, get therapy. Even if it costs money, save some money, put it aside for that therapy session, okay? We all need therapy. Whether you think you do or not, you probably do, especially if you've never had therapy before. Know that when trying therapy, the first therapist you speak to may not be a success. You're gonna have to find the one that fits you best. So if you have to vet people out, do that. You have a right to do that. You can ask as many questions as you want to make sure that they are the right therapist for you. Do not deny yourself that. Number 5, reframe your thoughts. This is a big one. This one can help you in multiple aspects of your life, because reframing, first of all, our thoughts are the cause of a lot of the things that we go through in life. It's because of the way we feel, think, and view situations. If you are able to reframe your thoughts, you are able to do a lot more than you think you are even capable of. Reframing your thoughts means instead of criticizing you or a thing, reframe it in a positive way. So an example of reframing your thoughts would be something like, instead of saying to yourself, I must be a terrible mom for not taking my kid outside every day to play, say to yourself, I'm great at finding indoor activities to do with my child. He seems to love them and he's learning so much. Let's set a time where we can go outside and play. Hello. Reframe the thoughts. Anything where you are seeing yourself in a negative light, you can always flip it to make it a positive. Because you know who you are on the inside. You just have to believe it. If you believe who you are and you act accordingly, it becomes your reality, and other people will then see you how you want to be seen. It's all about perspective, baby. Number 6, let go of comparison. It is so easy to compare yourself to other moms, but remember that everybody's journey is different. So stop. Your journey with your child is not going to look like her journey with her child. So stop comparing yourself to others, especially on social media, because you already know you're not getting the whole story on social media. We're not out here giving every detail about our lives on social media. So if you're comparing yourself to somebody, and especially if they're on social media, just stop. You do things how you do things. Like I said before, if you recognize somewhere where you're falling short, ask for help, do research, make yourself better. Stop comparing yourself. Every mom and every child has their own journey, and no two look the same. Okay? Number 7, reevaluate your values. Reflect on what is truly important to you. For example, if your religion is important to you, make sure you are aligning your actions with what you believe in. Your values are your values no matter what religion you're in, no matter what race you are, no matter how old you are. If you are starting to question that, take a second to yourself, really sit down and think about what is important to you, and ask yourself, is what I'm doing aligning with what I believe in? If it is, great. One less thing you have to worry about. If it's not, take the steps necessary to fix that. Control what you can control. Let go of the rest. Number 8, practice mindfulness. Paying attention to the present moment can help you alleviate feelings of guilt and anxiety by allowing you to focus on the present instead of dwelling on the future or the past. If you have an Apple Watch, there is a mindful minute app on your watch. Use it. Sometimes it only takes 60 seconds for you to feel better in a situation. If it's a situation where you're hyped up and you may be angry, or if it's a situation where you're anxious, take some time to take some deep breaths, come back to center, come back to self, recognize what is going on in the moment, and try to focus on how you are going to fix whatever is happening in the moment, if you have the capability of fixing it. If you are unable to fix what you are going through in the moment and it is causing you stress, I need you to say to yourself, I can control what I can control, let the rest go. I'm gonna keep on saying it until somebody believes me. Number 9, remember that guilt is normal. It is important to acknowledge it and understand it. Do not ignore it. All you need to do is learn how to manage it in a healthy way. This book right here, I picked up from Five Below. It's called The Book of Patience. 250 Ways to a More Patient You. Whenever I'm feeling anxious, whenever I'm feeling angry, whenever I'm feeling anything other than centered, calm, happy, I open this book to a random page and I do whatever it lands on. For example, hum to yourself, and then it gives you like a little explanation. Sometimes it tells you what to do, it tells you the reason why it can help, etc., etc. This book has helped me quite a lot in the last couple weeks. So if you are feeling mom guilt, get you this book to help you in your times of impatience, in your times of anxiousness, in your times of feeling inadequate and not feeling like you are enough. Get a tool to help you through those moments. Anything that I need to do, I am going to do in order to be the best mom that I can be to my child. Like always, I want you to remember, your only limit is your mind, okay? Your mind makes up a majority of the things that you go through on a day-to-day. Your mind is the thing that perceives everything that you encounter on a day-to-day. If you allow it to limit you, it will. So remember, your only limit is your mind. What have I been saying today? Control what you can control. Let go of what you can't. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.